Hello, hello, hello. Today is Tuesday, so you know what that means. That means it is time for Talk About It Tuesday here inside of Live Fit Solutions, Mind, Body, and Spirit. I'm Shahida Akbar. I am your host today, and I am so honored that you are here. Today is the second part in a three-part series that we are doing on the challenges that we face in being healthy. The first part, which was last Tuesday, was on consistency because that's the thing that most people identify as their struggle. They struggle with being consistent. So if you missed that episode, go back, check it out. It is inside the group. It is about consistency. Today, we're going to be talking about eating healthy. We all know that we should eat healthy, but we don't always know what foods are healthy for us to eat. So I thought I would do today's live here in the kitchen. Food is such a part of our lives. It's such a part of everything we do. We incorporate it into everything. That we really need to know why some foods are healthy and why some foods we should maybe cut back on. So I've laid out some things here in the kitchen that I want to share with you today. I want to start with avocados. Avocados, these little green fruit. Anything with a seed is a fruit, even though we may not think of it that way. Avocados are high in oleic acid. They are good as an unsaturated fat for you to eat. They contain vitamin E, and they also help your body to absorb other vitamins. So you cut it in half. I've already cut this one in half. And you want to remove the seed. So I put the knife in the seed and I make a turn, and then the seed comes out. You don't need the seed. We'll just put the seed right here. Then you take a spoon and you scoop the meat of the avocado out of the peeling, and voila, there you have it. Avocado. Now, there you have it. Easy enough. Avocados. Like I said, avocados are really good for you. I know there's a lot of people who will say, oh my God, I don't like avocados, but they don't have a really strong flavor. So they're great to add in a smoothie. They're great to add in a salad. And all salads don't have to have a base of lettuce. You can have a salad that consists of avocado, tomato, cucumber, onion with a little vinaigrette. Oh my goodness, let's see. I want to say hello, Marion. Hi, Sheila. Good to see you guys. Another way that I use avocado is I have switched the oil that I use. I used to use vegetable oil a long time ago, and then when I started my health journey, I switched to olive oil. But as I learned more, and when you learn more, you learn better, you do better, I learned about avocado oil. Now, avocado oil, I will say it is a little pricey, but you deserve it. You are worth it. Avocado oil has a higher smoke point than olive oil. It also has a mild kind of buttery flavor. So sometimes when a recipe calls for butter, I drizzle just a little bit of avocado oil on that particular food. So you can use the actual avocado or avocado oil to help get in additional vitamins and nutrients. Another thing that we can eat that is really healthy for us, we need fatty fish like salmon. Okay? Salmon is one of those things that it also has omega-3 fatty acids. It's good for us. It helps to lower our bad cholesterol while it helps to raise our good cholesterol. It helps to protect us against stroke and against heart disease. Salmon can be baked in the oven. It can be put on the grill. It can be put in the smoker. Salmon is a great addition to breakfast with scrambled eggs, for lunch with a small salad, or for dinner with a good green leafy vegetable. So you want to add salmon to your diet. This is one of our healthy foods. Another healthy food that we tend to overeat, my personal favorite, is nuts, walnuts. Now, I know this probably looks like shot glass, maybe even a double shot glass, but it is a great way to measure the amount of nuts that you should eat so that you don't overeat. So why do we want to eat nuts? We want to eat nuts because it says they contain a level of unsaturated fats along with omega-3 fatty acids. And we know that those are the acids, the fatty acids that keep our heart strong. So we want to eat nuts. Now you may prefer to eat pecans. You may prefer to eat almonds. I don't recommend that you eat cashews. Cashews tend to be saltier than most nuts, and they have a lower amount of unsaturated fats in them. Like I said, my personal preference is walnuts. And again, this little double shot glass, baby, this is the measuring cup. Okay, so then we move to yogurts. A lot of times we'll eat yogurt that's already got the fruit in it. And those yogurts tend to be higher in sugar. And we want to be careful about hidden sugars in the foods that we eat. So I have found 2 brands of yogurt that I really like. One actually is plain, Oikos. It's a plain Greek yogurt. And the other one is CG's. This one is kind of a vanilla flavored. So it has some flavoring, so you do have to be careful if you're watching your sugar, because this one does have a little bit more sugar in it than the Oikos. If you like fruit in your yogurt, add the fresh fruit yourself. You can add your nuts to your yogurt, or you can eat it plain. Plain yogurt is a great substitute for those recipes that call for sour cream. Eating fermented foods, I know fermented, it sounds kind of gross, doesn't it? But it's really not. It's really, really good for you. They have to be refrigerated. They are, They're good for your gut health. I knew it was something in my mind, getting a little old here. But yogurt is really good for your digestive tract and your gut health. So you want to add yogurt to your diet, just not the kind that's already got fruit in it. You want to stay away from that and select something that's a Greek yogurt, and even one that's got a little flavor, the vanilla. Next, you want to make sure that you're getting lots of berries, lots of fruit. So today we have blueberries, okay? We have raspberries, and we have strawberries. Now, I buy all organic food that's all certified as organic. And the reason for that is I don't want to increase the toxic load that's in my body that comes from eating foods that have been sprayed with various different pesticides. When we bring our fruits and vegetables home, we tend to rinse them off, but we don't really wash them in any type of deep cleaning that'll get rid of all of that. So I don't want that extra toxic load in my body, so I select organic foods. Now, berries can be a great snack. in a little dish. Remember, you got to keep your portion sizes in check. So I tend to use smaller little cups to help me with that, because sometimes our eyes see more than what our stomach should handle. So I use a little cup. You can dice them up together. You can throw them over the top of your salad. You can eat them in the morning with a piece of toast, a boiled egg, some berries, and have a good healthy breakfast. The egg will be your protein, and of course, you know, we got berries. Vitamin C is a great way, or eating berries, should I say, is a great way to get your vitamin C. And we all know the dark berries are the ones that are really, really good for us. So blueberries, I put blueberries in smoothies. I put blueberries in my cereal. I snack on blueberries. They are all really good things that we can add to our diet so that we're eating the foods that are going to give us the right nutrients and vitamins that we need. We have to stop snacking on chips and snacking on Oreos and snack on blueberries or strawberries or raspberries. Another thing that I like to snack on, call me weird, is tomatoes. Not those big ones that require you to slice them. I buy grape tomatoes. Why? Because grape tomatoes, you can cut them in half, throw them in your salad. You can pop them in, eat them just like they are. They are a really, really good snack. And they contain vitamin C, and they also contain lycopene. So tomatoes are good for you. And believe it or not, tomatoes have a seed, and we know that all foods with a seed are a fruit, even though we always eat the tomatoes as though we think that they are vegetables. So you want to add tomatoes to your diet. We want to stop snacking again on salty chips and things like that, and snack on the things that are good for our bodies. So add tomatoes, grape tomatoes, to your diet. Then we have green leafy vegetables. This is two different types of kale. I like to use in smoothies. I cook them on the stove with onions and mushrooms and peppers. I saute them. Kale and green leafy vegetables are really, really good for us. Also, spinach. I like to use fresh vegetables as opposed to canned or frozen. But if you can't use or get fresh vegetables in your particular area or your particular grocery store, frozen vegetables would be my next choice rather than that's in the can designed to sit on the shelf for the next, 20 years. But green leafy vegetables have vitamin K, they have vitamin A, they have vitamin C, they have minerals, they have phytonutrients. These are the things that help our blood to be strong and to be healthy, to help our blood clot. So, like I said, I might put a couple of leaves of kale into my smoothie with my avocado. And I might throw in some raspberries. You do need a liquid in your smoothie. So I use, drink to shrink. I'll put 8 ounces of drink to shrink in my smoothie of whatever the flavor that I'm drinking at the time, and I allow that to be my liquid. You can also add the yogurt to your smoothie, and it'll give it a little bit more of a thick consistency. But remember, green leafy vegetables, kale, spinach, and this is just a different type of kale, but it's still kale. There are people who, maybe you don't like kale. You can use collard greens. You can use mustard greens. I personally would not use turnip greens. They're kind of bitter. But kale, spinach, collard greens are great green leafy vegetables to include in your diet. And finally, the staple in my kitchen is garbanzo beans. Why? Because garbanzo beans represent a protein. If you don't eat meat, you find it difficult to add proteins into your diet. So I use garbanzo beans. When I'm in a hurry, I grab a can. When I have a little bit more time, I buy them raw and I cook them myself like you would any other bean. You can use navy pea beans, you can use lima beans, you can use a wide variety. They even make, they come in the bag, and I want to say it's like 6 or 7 different kind of beans mixed together. But beans are really, really good for you. And they're inexpensive, they fill you up, they give you protein, so it's a really good thing to add to your diet. So, as I said, we have avocados, both whole avocado and in oil. We have omega-3 fatty acids that we're getting from eating our fatty fish like salmon. We are snacking on nuts, and remember, double shot glass, that's your measure. We have beautiful, beautiful berries that we snack on whole, add them to our salad, sprinkle them on our cereal, put them in our smoothie. But we're gonna find ways to get in the healthy foods that we need and not suffer or give up on flavor. Also, we have blueberries. We have yogurt. Like I said, Oikos, CG's, my 2 yogurts of choice. If you have a yogurt that you like, put it in the comments, because we are here to help support each other, to lift each other, to hold each other accountable, because being on a healthy journey, it's a lifestyle change. It's not a 30-day challenge. It's not a quick fix diet. It's not a really stressful kind of liquid diet. It is a lifestyle change. And you may know some things that can help someone else on their journey. So if you do, put it in the comments. Let us know. And then, of course, we have green leafy vegetables. Tell us in the comments, what's your favorite green leafy vegetable? Do you have a favorite? I'm partial to kale. I love kale. I love kale. I love kale. And then, of course, there's spinach. And again, like I said, if you can, buy organic, because then you will decrease the chemical load, the toxic load that we get from eating foods that have pesticides on them. So, and of course, garbanzo beans. Like I said, this is the second in a 3-part series on the challenges that we face in being healthy or restoring ourselves to better health. Next Tuesday, we're going to talk about something that people have brought to my attention that they struggle with, and that's, how do you eat healthy when you don't get the support of your family, or when your family ain't trying to hear nothing about changing the way they eat or the way you prepare the food. So we're going to explore some options that may be able to help you in that area. If you enjoyed this Facebook Live, this video, share it, tag your friends, comment, like it, let me know. And if there's a subject that you would like for us to discuss here inside the group, please let me know so that we can bring that information to you. If you have a particular area where you may be an expert in that area, let me know. I would love to bring you on as a guest so we can share your knowledge with everybody. So with that being said, we're going to wrap it up for this Tuesday. I hope you found some value in this. I hope you know that there are some really easy ways that you can bring healthy foods into your diet without sacrificing flavor. So until next Tuesday, have a great week, and I'll see you then.